I want to know, what is the reason for posting this? Like, what is the actual reason, bro? If a nigga has the balls to hit you once, bro, then nigga can hit you again, bro. Like, promiscuity. Damn, bro. Why don't you just say what you are fair, bro? Like, yo, why do you have to add all this English, bro? Just say I was made known what we are fair, bro. Simple. Uncle Vinny exposed for assault, man. Ex-girlfriend speaks out. But a boy clipped this say, bro. Let's check it out.
She alleges she was punched, kicked, hit with a mug, and dragged by her hair.
Rick saw something in you before anyone else. He put you on, and this is the thanks that you give to him?
Yo, you know this?
Nah, don't.
Yo, you need to give his job. He's the youngest mother doing he's the youngest doing on the radio. He's on Alex right now, right?
As the relationship continued, Yolanda says the emotional abuse became just as damaging as the physical abuse.
Including this voice note of him telling her to open up her phone.
I told you, I said open it. I'm not gonna hit you. I said open it.
Being in Buck in the house fell in love.
So let's talk about Uncle Vinny's ex exposing and accusing him.
Damn, bro, I didn't even know, bro. Thank God, actually, that I don't know. I think I'm slowly but surely getting out of the main algorithm, bro. Like, there's some things I just don't want to know about, bro. But damn, bro, I didn't even know, like, bro had an accusation or some shit like that. He's hitting his girl, bro.
Of domestic violence.
Uncle Vinny is facing the most serious allegations of his career after his ex-girlfriend Yolanda publicly accused
Oh, nah, but now, let me see. When did he post this thing? Oh, 2 hours ago. Oh, yeah, that's probably going to show up in my FYP. Sooner or later, that's probably going to show up. Bro, I want to know, bro. Like, this genuine chats. I want to know. What's the reason? Like, I'm not. Man, come on. And I'm not defending anybody or anything. I just want to know.
After his ex-girlfriend Yolanda public.
I want to know, what is the reason for posting this? Like, what is the actual reason, bro? For posting this? Is this like so that the next girl knows that he's abusive, allegedly? I don't know if it's true, you know what I'm saying? The next girl knows that he's abusive, or is it for sympathy? Is it for, like, what is the purpose of posting pictures of you after you've been abused? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know, like, what is the purpose? I'm not saying this to like try and like demean it or like, what's the word, like minimize her or saying like, she's cloud chasing or something like that. I'm not trying. I just really want to know, like, what is the, because I'm trying to think, like, what is the reason that someone would post the picture of them after being hit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know, bro. You know?
He accused him of months of physical.
Okay, so TW, domestic violence, my ex at Uncle Vinny, and I. Alright. TW, domestic violence, bro. So my ex at Uncle Vinny and I started dating around November 2025. A month into our dating, I was made aware of his promiscuity. Promiscuity or promiscuity. Damn, bro. Why don't you just say what you are fair, bro? Like, yo, why do you have to add all this English, bro? Just say I was made known what we are fair, bro. Simple. Busy writing is being promiscuous. Ha! The busy writing is being promiscuous, like promiscuity or whatever, bro. Just say fair. Simple. Everyone would have been on the same page. Now you're cutting everyone else from knowing your issues. Yeah, but have a vicas. Yeah, but I'm a cheater pumekas. They read until this word, but I can she's phasing us out here. The Model C students are the ones who finished this thing, bro. This whole paragraph, bro. Just say I was dating cheater. Who is fair, he was busy cheating and looking fair, so that everyone in South Africa younger can understand it. Ish. Anyways, okay, fuck this word. I made the decision to forgive him, right, and stay in the relationship. I bet. He then traveled to Ghana in December 2021 and returned at the end of January 2026. Okay, he ended up losing his phone. Okay, which made it difficult for him to make an income. I then consented to him moving in with me until he could make ends meet. I was financially abused. He lived with me from... Okay, so what does financially abused mean? I want to understand what does financially abused mean. Because, I'm going to say this. If you agree to, if a nigga comes to you and says, "Ish, okay, I'm going through financial issues, I'm going through financial issues right now. I just need to stay with you for a while, just until I get back on my feet, and then such and such, you know what I'm saying? You guys are in a romantic relationship, you know? But if he moves in with you, right, of course you're gonna now be taking quote unquote taking care of him, in the sense that you're probably gonna be providing essentials. You're gonna be providing house essentials. I'm talking about your maybe those soaps, baby wipes, tissue, you know, those are good. I'm a bright pack, all of that stuff. That's all you, right? Maybe also from time to time, because it's your boyfriend, you decide, you know, let me spoil him, let me get him, you know, a Bafana t-shirt. Maybe, you know, GTA 6 is about to drop. Some of these girls are going to be dropping GTA 6s on their boys. You know what I'm saying? So now, what I'm saying is, what constitutes to financial abuse? Did you give him your card and then he was just doing whatever? Or, you know, so what constitutes to, like, financial abuse? Like, I want to know what does financial abuse mean, bro? Because, like, what does that mean, bro?
Emotional and financial abuse. This is one of the most disturbing stories to come out of South African entertainment this year.
So Uncle Vinny, who is
Susha's hitting the gym.
Of South African entertainment.
Hey, bro's looking TV there.
Yeah.
So Uncle Vinny, who is whose real name is Kabelo Vincent Ndlovu, and he's only 24 years old, and he already has some disgusting allegations against him. Yolata says that she started dating Uvini back in November last year, and then in December he traveled to Ghana, and then he came back in Jan without a phone. He apparently lost it.
We just read this, bro. Why are you putting this like in a nigga trying to hit that 8 minutes?
Which then meant that he did not have an income, which I understand to a certain degree. Some people's livelihoods are entirely dependent on their iPhones. But whatever happened to...
But you can get an up, man. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. But like, nigga, if your livelihood is dependent on your phone, you can get another phone like ASAP, bro. Like, I think there's like, bro, it's not like, let's say, for example, nigga, your business burnt down, your whole business, like, man, you had a tuck shop or whatever, that shit burnt down, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not but like a phone, bro. Like, you can, even if it's not, nigga, flipping an iPhone 17 Pro motherfucking Max, you know, but you can get yourself maybe a new phone, bro. Maybe that's like, maybe, I don't know the nigga's pockets, I'm not pocket watching, but I would assume that maybe you can afford a phone that's, bro, there's decent phone for like 5,000, bro. Decent phones for like 4,000 or 5,000, bro. If your aim is just to make money, if you need to just take videos and shit, come on, man.
Insurance. And also, couldn't he call the twins? So anyway, he ends up moving in with Muyolata 2 months into their relationship, which is very homosexual of him. She says that she felt very financially exploited throughout their relationship.
He stayed with her for several months while she helped him get back on his feet. But according to Yolata, the relationship slowly became controlling. She alleges Vinny isolated her from people close to her, manipulated her into believing she was always the problem, and even used deeply personal trauma she'd shared with him against her during arguments. Then came what Yolata describes as the turning point.
She says that the first time that he got physical with her was...
Okay, let's see. Do we have to hear from this next perspective? Because he's the only one talking, okay, let's hear what
back in April after the balcony mix, where he was apparently very flirtatious with girls there. So she decided to not speak with him, and he then kind of caused a scene because of that. And then his friends asked her to take him home. When they get home, she then confronts him, and that's when he started getting physical with her for 2 hours.
She alleges she was punched, kicked, hit with a mug, and dragged by her hair.
The beating
Vinicius
lasted for about 2 hours.
Damn.
And he used the "I was drunk" excuse. I chose to forgive him because
that's the thing, bro. But I'm not trying to like what is it called? Is it victim blaming or shit like that, bro? I don't know how many times, for example, bro, when Kevin Gates said some other shit, he said, boy, pay me a picture once, I don't need you to pay me another one. Something along those lines. But he said something like, pay me a picture once, I don't need you to pay me another one. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if a motherfucker puts their hands on you, bro, and you're willing to forgive them, in a sense, what you're doing is you're giving him the power, and he feels like, see, I can get away with anything, bro. He feels like I can do that shit again, bro. So, like, you should never ever. You see, I can see if you forgive a nigga for cheating, right? Even though cheating is, in a sense, also a form of abuse, but you forgive a person for cheating. Maybe there's a lot of dynamics that can fall into cheating, but someone putting their hands on you is such a like nigga like nah, bro, like, man, look, bro, and then you're gonna say like you're drunk and shit, bro. If a nigga has the balls to hit you once, bro, then nigga can hit you again, bro. Like, the nigga can like hit you again, bro. So, man, that's tough, bro. I don't know, bro. I really think, yo, bro, 2 hours. Imagine, bro, hitting a girl for 2 hours and you're gonna say I was drunk, bro, for 2 hours, bro. You know how long 2 hours is, bro? You know how long 2 hours is, bro? To be fucking someone up for 2 hours, bro. That's crazy, bro. But again, we still need to hear Vinny's side, bro, and see what he's talking about, bro. Because it's not just jump off. Because I'm not gonna lie. We still need to hear Vinny's side and see if he's what he's saying, and then, you know. But just going off her side, that's crazy.
I was naive and he had never been violent towards me before. I trusted he wouldn't do it again. However, it became a pattern and he would hit me continuously, and I'd keep giving him grace after every incident.
According to Yolata, it wasn't a once-off incident. She says the abuse continued throughout their relationship.
Now, she did mention a number of other instances where he did get physical with her, and I would really suggest that you go through...
Bro said you will know me, bro. You better know. Don't try sleeping next to me. Bro, where the fuck are you? I went to the London to fetch you. You're also arguing on text is so fucking, man. Anyways, bro, wait, I was gonna say this, bro. Real shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. I always think about sometimes, bro, because this is real life, bro. This is shit happens, bro. Nigga, I seen some videos on like IG, bro. The video had said this girl was getting beat by her boyfriend, right? This girl was getting beat up by her boyfriend. she called her two brothers. She called her brothers to come. The brothers came. The boyfriend smoked both of them, bro. Smoked both the brothers. So the brothers are, you know what I'm saying, smoked both of them. You know? And that really got me thinking, bro. And people in the comments will be saying shit like, yeah, I should go back to him. And that got me thinking, bro, like, if I was in a situation like that, bro, because I have two sisters, but if I was in a situation like that where like a nigga's hitting my sister, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, the first question I would ask her is, are you gonna go back to that nigga, bro? Real shit, like, are you willing to? I want you to think about, are you gonna go back to that nigga? Because one thing I'm not gonna do is that you go there, you put hands and feet on the boy, you know what I'm saying? You get locked up or whatever, and then she's back with this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this girl, bro. Like, the nigga hit her. Imagine this girl. Let's say she has a brother or whatever. Vinny hits her, right? Vinny hits this girl. The brother comes. Why are you hitting my sister? Whatever. They get into a physical fight. Maybe let's say Vinny even shires him. Vinny shires the brother. Now you bruised up and all that, and then you see next week you as the brother. You see next week she's posted up with that same dude who was busy putting hands and feet on. You see what I'm saying, bro? So things like this, bro. It's like you really gotta make sure that bro, you're not going back to that guy, bro. You're not going back to that guy.
Instagram to read through those, but she did provide screenshots of their conversations, including this voice note of him telling her to open up her phone.
I told you, I said, open it. I'm not gonna hit you. I said, open it.
Yolata also alleges there were times when Vinny took her phone, prevented her from leaving, and only allowed her to leave after apologizing or agreeing to forgive him. As the relationship continued, Yolata says the emotional abuse became just as damaging as the physical abuse. She claims Vinny spread stories that painted her as unstable, while leaving out what she says had been happening behind closed doors. One of the most revealing moments in Yolata's statement is her admission that she once pulled a knife on Vinny, but according to Yolata, that happened after months of alleged abuse, and she says she feared for her own safety. Yolata also makes another deeply disturbing allegation. She claims that during one gathering, people around Vinny encouraged him to just have sex with her so she'll get over it. One of several claims that has shocked people following the story. To support her account, Yolata shared screenshots of conversations along with multiple photographs.
Okay, so this is to support the abuse claims.
Showing visible bruises and injuries that she says were sustained during the relationship. Yolata ends her statement by acknowledging that she wasn't perfect and made mistakes of her own, but after staying silent for months, she says she's no longer willing to protect someone she believes repeatedly hurt her.
I am disgusted, to say the very least. I really do hope that she does lay charges against him.
Yes, yeah, lay charges.
That I don't really have faith in the justice system of this country. But you know what I think? I think in the next few days, what we will be seeing for sure are your favorite celebrities rallying up behind him, because to them, seeking justice is destroying a young black boy's future. So yeah, I definitely do see that. I foresee Unati being at the forefront.
These allegations have sparked widespread reaction across South Africa.
Vinny, you were the chosen one. You were the one.
Man, they got slick talk on this shit.
Handpicked by Ricky Rick himself at the age of 14.
R.I.P., man.
And he said this guy's gonna be the next star.
Yo, you know this little nigga?
Nah, I don't.
Yo, you need to give this little nigga a job. He's the youngest motherfucker doing he's the youngest nigga doing on the radio. He's on Alex right now, right?
No, I'm at Hillbrow Radio. My name is Gabella. Hillbrow Radio.
Yeah, he's the youngest radio host in South Africa right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you must give him a job.
Yeah. So my name is Gabello. I'm a radio presenter and I'm an actor. I applied to the National School of the Arts, and I'm here to back to the city to come cover the event and stuff. And yo, this feels so weird. These cameras are looking at me, but yo, it's live. But yeah. I love you guys. Follow me on Uncle.Vinny on Instagram and all social media platforms.
Ricky Rick saw something in you before anyone else. He put you on. And this is the thanks that you give to him? Uncle Vinny.
But this industry is weird as hell, bro. Especially like when you get into the industry like young as hell, bro. Like, think about it. Vinny was how old, bro? I heard like some shit like 14 or some shit like that, bro. So it's like 10 years, bro. Bro's been in this industry. Money, fame, other shit. I'm not gonna say it, but like when you mix all that shit, I mean, you're this successful, this young, bro. It's no excuse, bro. If you actually hit up, bro, nigga needs to be behind bars, bro. Like, we ain't got time for that. You know? Yo, bro, but it's crazy, bro. You know, coming into the industry this young can lead to, like, things like this, bro. Like, crazy, bro. But, like, nigga, if he did, bro, come on, man.
To speak to you right now, how do you think he will react in the past 4 years, in the career that you've had in the past 4 years since he's been gone? Do you think this is the vision that he had for you, Vinny? You were the one, Vinny. You were the one. Uncle Vinny had every opportunity to be successful. He had all the access in the world. Uncle Vinny, you were chilling with people like Wizkid,
Facts.
Maporisa. At the age of 18, you were him. You had made it to the top.
I thought this nigga just put Slick Talk's video right at the end. Ah, come on, bro. That has to be. Anyways, man, let's see what they're talking about in the comments, bro. It's tricky, man. It's tricky, bro. But man, putting your hands on a woman, bro, it's like, it has to be the most lamest shit you could do, bro. Like, honestly, bro, putting your hands on a woman has to be like even if, bro, you know what I'm saying? I always say, bro, certain double standards, it's like, it's a double standard, but like, nigga, it is what it is, bro. Like, certain double standards are there. Certain double standards are not really like something you can really complain about, in the sense of like, bro, niggas would be like, hey, bro, if a girl hits me, bro, I'm gonna hit her back. Like, bro, I get that. But I also don't get it at the same time. For example, I understand if you're in a life-threatening situation, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in a life-threatening situation. Oh, yeah, man, you get in these hands, bro. Like, if it's life-threatening, right? But, like, if it's your girl, bro. If your girl, you know, let's say you get your girl really angry, whatever. She starts, like, just thinking, bro, just, like, you know, like, bro, there's no way she's coming out of a lock, bro. You just, like, nigga, just straight up have her like this. Like, just lock her ass like this, bro. You know, no need to get violent, bro. But anyways, let's see, bro. Sometimes I think I'm not celebrity. Imagine pretending to be something I'm not for strangers on the internet. It's crazy. The photo for evil. Heck, going on with celebrities getting their business on the net. What happened to him immediately? So Vinny's going to let down. It's a cold world. Money problems can lead a man too far. Is this you or you clipped? She saw the red flags and stayed. It's her fault. Well, it's not her fault, bro. It's not her fault she got hit. However, she could have left earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time you hit her, bro. She could have just said, we doing the violence thing? Like, really, bro. It could have been like that, bro. You know? Because, yeah, man. The violence thing, yeah, let's not do it. You don't need to be doing that, bro. But anyways, just I hope your boys like the video, man. I hope I'm gonna see your boys on next time. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.